Gemini, this forecast is a quick snapshot of the state of your current union. So it reflects where you are, where your partner is at this moment in time, and of course the Two of Cups is the significator. Now, you have Ten of Pentacles and Vintage. So for some of you, you're looking at a history here. This could be a long established relationship. It may be that your connection to your parents is very important. Maybe there are concerns about your parent, and that affects your relationship or your role as a parent, or the influence of you as a parent, or the influence of your parents on you. There could be a concern for history of ancestry, heritage, that may play a role in your relationship. For some, there's a history of maybe drinking or alcohol that has a bearing on the relationship. But you are looking at long-term connections or establishing a relationship that will last far into the future, and what you need to do to support that. So for some of you, you're very focused on matters of money, generational wealth. And this may mean, taxes, inheritance, estate planning, banking, connecting to institutions or people that have a bearing on your financial picture. For some of you, you may be going back to an old place where you had drinks. This could be a wine bar, or maybe you're having a glass of wine with an old friend or someone that you've known for a long time, and it leads to romance, or you're having discussions, or maybe you were once romantically involved with them. Others of you, the history connects to perhaps estrangement, separation, marital conflicts, difficulties during childhood, or issues that focus on money and who has it and who doesn't within the family, or the effect of money, how it was used to influence the family dynamic. So with your partner, you're considering, maybe this is someone that you've found and you think that the relationship is going to improve over time. Maybe this is someone that you could see yourself with for the long haul. Or perhaps you found love as an older couple, or you're patterning your relationship on your parents. Their relationship is the template for you. So something about here and now and into the future is important in your relationship. Now, your partner has Knight of Pentacles and intimacy. So you may be connected with someone who equates intimacy with income. It may be, when you give to me, then I feel loved. Or it could be that you are, or maybe your partner, sees you like that. It could be also that your partner is interested in taking things slowly to develop intimacy, to develop emotional depth before getting intimately involved. And this deep discussion and deep connection will eventually lead to a physical tie between you. So for some of you, there are issues here of taking things slowly, or maybe your partner is moving too slowly to your taste. Others of you, there are questions that your partner may have about loyalty, about devotion. How committed are you to this relationship? Perhaps there's a secret affair. It could be that your partner is questioning you, or your partner may be involved in something else. Now that wouldn't be for all of you. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck. You can rely on him. He's thorough. He's determined. He is methodical in his approach. And so your partner may be like that, and as a means to developing greater intimacy. For some of you, maybe your partner is focused on planning a romantic getaway or holiday or honeymoon for the both of you. Now, this romance is characterized by the sign of Sagittarius. So for some of you, you may be involved with someone that is Sagittarius or strongly has that emphasized in the chart. You may have Sagittarius energy. But this relationship is characterized by the need for freedom and adventure. Neither of you may want to be stifled by the relationship, but you do want to grow. You want to seek out things that enrich both of you, the experiences between you. You may be doing traveling or going long distance, or maybe this is a long distance relationship. For some of you, this is about connecting with someone of a very different background. It may be race or culture or political beliefs, religious beliefs. There's some kind of difference here. And this person may be opening your perspective to something, or you them. And so, your perception about life and about the world at large could be expanding. For others of you, maybe there are issues in the relationship of procrastination. Things are going very slowly, slower than you would like. Maybe there's some exaggeration in the relationship. For some of you, maybe there's this constant quest for a larger than life experience, which is difficult to maintain. Your partner may be very intellectual or highly educated, and that may be important in some way. Or there may be legal, medical, or philosophical concerns that your relationship is centered around at this time. You do have a strong focus on security, longevity, which ties into the financial and the long term. You have Queen of Wands and Six of Wands. So, of course, this is fire energy. It could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. The Queen of Wands is someone who is very dynamic, very magnetic. A lot of people are drawn to her. She's very charming, and because of that charm, she often gets away with things that other people can't. But she's got, strong social ties. She may be very socially connected. She may be a patron in some way. She's highly intuitive and very protective. And those may be characteristics in your relationship. Now, this queen gets a lot of attention. So either of you may be getting a lot of attention from other suitors, or you attract attention as a couple. And so this queen can connect to people who engages her in a way that fulfills that desire for adventure, for thrill seeking. And so, if there are issues about, a third party or a secret love affair, maybe that's because one of you is very magnetic or seeking the thrill or looking for adventure. This can also mean that, you want a lot of attention, a lot of recognition from a partner. And if the partner is characterized by this need for freedom, you may feel that the partner is too clingy, they need too much, and to the point where they actually start to rub you the wrong way, or they block the very thing that they're hoping for. That could be you, or that could be the other person. There's victory here, though. There's a victory card. There's a lot of recognition. One of you may be very well connected, very attractive. Maybe you both are. One of you could be well known or very recognized. You may even be a celebrity or famous. But this says that in the partnership, you need to recognize that progress is made when you work with each other, that Any success comes from both offering assistance and also enlisting that from your partner. So when you work as a team, you achieve a goal and you recognize that wherever you get in this partnership or in life, you didn't get there by yourself. You got there with the aid, probably, of your partner. But it could be that somebody has achieved some measure of success, and now they're going to turn their back on, this person. They got what they wanted, and now, they're in their glory, and they don't recognize the partner. And so that may be pulling up those issues of loyalty and devotion. For some of you, this is about, being in the right place. Maybe you and your partner are, maybe you're movers and shakers. You're rubbing shoulders with prominent people of influence, and that's important to the relationship in some way. It could be that without listening to the advice or the suggestion or the input of a partner, that whatever you pursue is not as pleasurable as you had hoped, or the gains aren't what you expected, or perhaps you start to lose confidence, or there's some doubt about where this relationship is headed. Now, the underlying energy is the Seven of Pentacles and children. So for some of you, maybe you're doing this assessment. Maybe it's about whether you want to start something new or you want to start from the ground up. You want to move in a new direction. Maybe you're thinking about having children. Should you? What will it cost? If you want to have children, maybe you're doing an assessment on the impact of children on your relationship. Whatever it is, you're taking a closer look at your partnerships and your endeavors to determine if what you're putting in is indeed what you're getting out. What is the yield on this? Now, maybe you're looking at the need to be more playful, to have more playful interaction, or to remember the exuberance, the childlike excitement of passion, of romance, and to inject that into your relationship to keep things alive, to keep things exciting. Maybe you need to take a trip or take a getaway or sit back and have a glass of wine. Maybe you need to do some planning about your future or the future of your children. So there's an assessment here where you're looking at value and worth, either about your progeny, into the future, or starting something new, or being more lighthearted, more freer in your relationship.